Hello, and thank you so much for joining me here at Narcissism 101 Cracking the Code with me, Paul Wisdom. All right, so I'm going to answer a question today. And before I answer the question, I just want to mention if you want a one on one session, you can email me at paul.wisdom_03 at hotmail.com, or you can send me a text message at 647-406-3057. If you want to call, just send a message to that number and just say, I want to speak about my narcissistic experience or I have a question, and I'd be more than happy to help you anytime you want. But yeah, I just want to mention that, guys. So the question I'm going to be answering right now is, did you actually know the narcissist? Did you actually know them as a person? The sad thing is that I'm sorry, you never knew the narcissist. The truth is, the narcissist, you were scammed. The narcissist scammed you. Like how when a salesman or some person, they go around scamming people. Unfortunately, the narcissist scammed you. The narcissist is a scammer. They are a master manipulator. This is what they do for a living. You didn't actually know the narcissist. You only knew what they were showing you. What they were showing you is what you knew. Otherwise, you didn't know anything about them. Because the truth about the narcissist is that they can't be truly authentic, genuine people like me and you are. And the reason is because the narcissist is an empty person. They don't have a soul. They don't, there's nothing to them. That's why they can just go from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship in the snap of a finger, just like that. That's why it's so easy for them to manipulate you, to gaslight you, to blame shift you, to stonewall you, to start intentional arguments, to financially abuse you, because there's nothing to them. That's why they can just financially abuse you. That's why they love your money more than their money, and that's why they can squirrel away their money, and they can just continue to take and take and take your money, because there's nothing to them. And the truth about the narcissist is that they've been doing this same thing, the same thing that you experienced with the narcissist. They've been doing this for years and years and years. This is their life's work. And like I've commented and mentioned in many other videos, it's like a full-time job to them. They do this all the time. But the fact is that the narcissists, they've been doing this for so long that it becomes like second nature to them. It's just like how you go and have a routine. This is their routine every single day. Who am I going to manipulate? Whose life am I going to destroy today? This is the question they ask. This is the question the question that they ask themselves is that, who am I going to destroy today? Whose life am I going to blow up? Who am I going to spread the smear campaign about today? Inside the mind of the narcissist is very dark, and it's very reprobate inside of their mind. That's why it's so easy for them to go around destroying people's lives. Me and you, on the other hand, we're people. We're normal human beings. Normal people don't go around starting intentional arguments, a smear campaign, or triangulating people on purpose. Normal people like me and you don't go and do that, because we actually have respect. We actually have a soul. We actually live for the greater good. The narcissist doesn't. They don't do that because that's not part of their nature. From when they were young, they realized that they can just do things and get away with things, and not have any consequences to them, right? The narcissist, and it's not just particular to one race. The narcissist comes in all shapes and sizes, in all races, and all heights. They're tall, they're skinny, they're fat, they're short, they're black, they're white, they're Chinese, they're Indian, they're Latino, they're this, they're that, and blah 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 blah. They're every race, they're everywhere, right? The narcissist is in everything as well. They're on TV, they're on the computer, they're on dating apps. The narcissists are all over dating apps. That's why I don't use dating apps. I never have, and I never will. Narcissists are even in the church. I made a video about the spiritual narcissist. Go watch that video. Narcissists are even in school. They're even in the school system. They're in the government. They live in houses. They're at this. The narcissists are everywhere, right? And these people, and narcissists, they play by the exact same playbook. But the only thing that separates them is that there's different types of narcissists, right? And so narcissists, you have to keep in mind something. Narcissists thrive off of chaos, confusion, and control. These are the three things that they thrive off of. Think of the narcissist as the devil, okay? The devil, he thrives off of chaos, confusion, and control. And so the narcissist believes that if they can cause chaos, then that chaos that they cause in that person's life can then lead to confusion. And then after that confusion will lead to the narcissist controlling. Because the narcissist believes, believe it or not, that if they can cause chaos in your life and then confuse you, then it's easy for them to control you. Let me say that again, because many of you guys probably missed that. The narcissist believes that if they can cause chaos in your life, then that chaos that they are causing will confuse you. And once they have you confused, that means that they believe that they have control of your mind. Because now that you're confused, in a state of confusion, now that means that they can control you because you're in a state of confusion. I hope that you guys understand that. So the narcissist, this is what they want, right? This is their life's work. And that's why you never truly knew them. Because when you met the narcissist, you thought you were just dealing with a normal, genuine, authentic person. You thought that one day you guys were gonna raise kids and do all this and do all that and own a business together, also known as future faking. The narcissists, they were playing a game with you. They were seeing how long it would take for you to figure out if you ever figured it out. That's why sometimes narcissists can be in relationships or marriages for years. Like I'm talking 40 years, 50 years, because that person who's been taking the abuse never figured out that the narcissist was actually a narcissist. That person that was dealing with abuse was having a hard time putting two and two together, so they couldn't actually figure it out. Because the narcissist is playing a game with them, and the narcissist is trying to see if they would actually be figured out. That's what the narcissist goes off of. They want to see who's going to figure them out and who's not going to figure them out, right? And so that's why, and the other thing is that the narcissist, there's no genuine authenticity to the narcissist. They don't have a core. They're empty. That's why they can just go, that's why it's so easy for them to just destroy people. That's why it's so easy for them to do the things that they usually do, which is manipulation, gaslighting, blame shifting, stonewalling, projection, mirroring, object constancy, all these many things that the narcissists are in the narcissist handbook rather, is that they can do these things. They can go around to different people and do these things, right? And unless you are aware about narcissism, unless you know about narcissism, it makes it 10 times easier for the narcissist to get to you, right? Obviously, if you don't know it, if you know what narcissism is, the narcissist can't target you because you know their game already. You're onto their game. But if you don't, then it's easy for them to target you and it's easy for them to abuse you and you become a target to them, right? So that's why the narcissists, you never truly knew them. They were fake. They were showing you a facade. They were showing you a dream, an illusion that they wanted to use to get you stuck, that they wanted to use to tie you to them so that you wouldn't go anywhere. Because once the narcissist knows that they have you, that's when they pull back. So that's why the equation is as it is. The love bomb stage, the devaluation stage, and then the discard. And then at times there's what's called a Hoover. And we advise, including myself, I advise never, and I mean never in your life, please do not accept the Hoover. The Hoover doesn't mean the narcissist is in love with you again. It doesn't mean that the narcissist has changed. It doesn't mean that the narcissist is going to be a totally different person. It means that the narcissist is testing you again. They're seeing if you are willing to communicate. They're seeing if you're open to another round of abuse with them. They're seeing if you are strong enough to go no contact and block them for good. They're seeing if you are smart enough to say that, okay, they are toxic. They nearly destroyed my life. I'm not going to go back for them now. They're seeing if you're going to do all these things, right? And so that's why we say just don't accept the Hoover. Just ignore it. When the narcissist is reaching out to you through fake numbers, through fake phone calls, through fake text messages, through fake profiles on Facebook or whatever social media you use. When they're trying to get to you through other people, let's say they reach out to let's say that their flying monkeys are then trying to contact you, and then the flying monkeys trying to ask you questions about random questions about things, and you're trying to wonder, why are they messaging me? That's because they're trying to gain information about you so that they can then report back to the narcissist. And if that's you, then once that fly monkey does that, I advise you block them. Go no contact and block them too, because the narcissist, they're going to get this information, and once the fly monkey gets that information, what they're going to do is that they're actually going to give the narcissist their phone, and then the narcissist will then contact you. Okay, so that's why we advise, do not accept the Hoover. I understand if your relationship ended recently, I get it, but do not, even if your relationship ended recently, do not accept the Hoover. The Hoover is nothing but another scam. Picture it like that. Yeah, the Hoover is a scam. The Hoover is a big scam. The narcissist is scamming you again, because then the cycle is going to be repeated. Love bomb, devaluation, discard. And that's what they do with everybody. That's what they do with everyone. So don't think for a second that just because a narcissist has a new supply source or another person, that supply source is happy. They're not. Don't think like that. Just believe that whatever you went through with the narcissist is the same exact thing that they're doing to the new supply. And what I want you guys to understand is that even when the narcissist left you, they were with the new supply before they met you. I know it's hard for you to swallow, and I know it's hard for you to understand and wrap your head around. The narcissist was dealing with that new supply before they left you. But it's just that you figured it out, and they were exposed. That's why the narcissist went off to the new supply in the first place. So guys, this is why the narcissist can just move on so quickly, because they don't have anything to them. They don't know what respect is. They don't know what boundaries are. They don't know what it means to get told the word no. They don't know what it means, because they've been taught from their childhood that they can get away with anything that they want, that they can do anything that they want, that they can just go around blowing up people's lives, that they can just go around manipulating people, gaslighting people. They can just go around triangulating people on purpose. Narcissists, they were taught all this from day one. So it's in their nature, it's in their DNA to be able to just go off and just do that to people. That's why there's no originality to them. That's why they don't have a person. Most of us, we're just a person. Our fingerprint defines us, right? It's just a person. We're a human being, right? The narcissist, yeah, they're a human being, but they're not human in the sense that we are. They're not human in the sense that they can feel. We can feel. We have feelings. Normal human beings have feelings. So when somebody tries to tell you that your feelings don't matter and that feelings aren't something that are real, they're lying to you. And they're not a true person that you want to get involved with. Because a normal human being is just that. They're a normal human being. They feel. They have feelings. Normal human beings have feelings. And it's a thing, right? So yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. The fact that you didn't actually know the narcissist. You were scammed. And they never actually loved you. They never actually cared about you. And it doesn't matter what type of person you're dealing with, whether it's your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your brother, your sister, your coworker, your colleague, your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, whatever that person was to you, if they turn out to be a narcissist, they never truly loved you. And I don't want you to think for a second that the narcissist can change. Because if you never knew the narcissist, it means that they're incapable of change. Just the fact that they are a narcissist, they are incapable of change. I want you guys to get this. The narcissist is incapable of change. They cannot change, because in order for the narcissist to change, they would have to introspect, and they would have to remember and think about all the lies that they told, all the lives that they've blown up, all the many people that they bankrupted financially, all the many people that they abused physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. They would have to think about all of that. And that would take a lot for a human being to have to come to think about. Right? Get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say, right, guys? The narcissists, you never really knew them. You just knew what they showed you because they were presenting a facade. They were presenting you an illusion that kept you stuck for a period of time. That's why it's called an illusion, because illusions are meant to mess with your mind, to keep you going like this all day, like in a daze, in a daze, right? That's what an illusion is meant for. So that's what the narcissist was doing. They were presenting and showing you an illusion. So yeah, guys, I hope that this video helped you out, that it helped you know that you never knew the narcissist. If, like I said, guys, if you want to get in touch with me for a one-on-one session, you can email me at paul.wisdom_03@hotmail.com. You can text me at 647-406-3057. If you want to call, like I said, just text that number and just let me know you want to call, just so I know who it is. And yeah, guys, I hope that this video helped you out. I would appreciate it if you like it, subscribe to it. You can put your comments below. I'd appreciate it if you put your comments below if you've experienced this, if you know what I'm talking about. It definitely helps. It definitely helps me to know that I'm reaching people, and I know I'm reaching people, but it helps me more so to know that I'm reaching people. And yeah, I hope that this video helps you out. Thank you for joining me today on Narcissism 1 Cracking the Code.